Hey you guys, it's that time, pick a story, where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is for you to see if you're resonating with the deck. I'll hold it up to the screen, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? Okay. I hope you have made your selection. And we will go ahead and begin with deck number 1. We have the Emperor, 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Page of Cups, overall energy, Knight of Cups, King of Swords, and 5 of Cups. Okay. All right, so I feel like something may have happened where, I don't know, someone made an offer that maybe got rejected. And I feel like since then, this person has picked themselves up. Now, this also could be something that happened in the past. And I feel like somebody made a name for themselves. Someone who nobody was interested in the past now suddenly is very popular. This person may have found a way to turn their pain into art. And I feel that now this person is basically an emperor. This person has it all. This is someone very much in control of their life. This is someone who's able to be creative, someone who's able to call the shots. And if this is not your energy, it could be the energy of someone who's coming towards you, someone who's very successful. But this person also, at the same time, has to put on this persona of like taking no shit. You know, this person has to be very protective of themselves and their image and their heart. But I feel like this is someone who is like looking for love. This is someone who wants companionship. And I feel that there is a connection between you and this person. And I do feel like people are going to be like making music together. Now, this also could be literal if somebody is an artist and somebody is a music producer and they come together and make beautiful music. So if it is not something romantic, I still see two people who have like these two talents that come together and just kind of merge together. Seems like you're going to be just kind of taking a gamble, or at least letting the chips fall where they may. You're just kind of like going with the flow of this connection. And you're like, I like where this is going. You know, I feel a connection with this person. Seems like we have a lot in common. I'm going to just go ahead and take a risk and see where things could lead us. Now, it also seems that somebody is being dragged, but I feel like it's more so through spirit. Like your spirit guides are dragging you to do something that you need to do, and it's better for you to just surrender. Or maybe this is their energy. Maybe spirit is dragging someone to do what needs to be done. But I feel like this is going to be, good. This is happy. I feel like you're going to be very proud at something that is happening in your life. If it is business, and you're connecting with people business wise, whatever you guys come up with, I feel like you guys are really proud of what you created together. It may be call for celebration. If this is a love relationship, it seems like you're going to be glad that spirit led you to find each other, because this is a dream come true or some sort of wish fulfillment. Um, it also seems that something is new. Um, Something is like a learning experience. Um, I don't know. I just kind of feel like this is new to somebody. Like, for instance, if this is that same confident alpha energy coming towards you, and, this person, shows you a good time, and they just seem to be so much in control. But the minute it's time to be intimate, like something's going on where this person feels like, okay, this is new. Like I've been with, many people, or it's not like it's the first time, but it feels like it's the first time. Like something's going on where maybe your energy, something about your energy is bringing out this inquisitive side to them, a side that maybe they've never really experienced before. Um, I feel like ultimately, though, you are happy that you trusted your guides. Mm. It also seems like in the past, if you were the one that was turned down or rejected in some way, um, you're going to be happy that that person rejected you, because you wouldn't have come across this person. So I feel like you're going to be like, I'm so glad that things didn't work out between me and so and so. It all led to you. Um, I feel like you guys are, if you are creative though, um, you're going to be really expressive and putting your talent or your art out there. If it's not creativity, it still has something to do with like a talent or a gift. Mm, you might find that you're being very intuitive, or your intuition is very on point. Mm. I just feel like you're going to be so glad that you agreed to something. Either people view you as a powerful person um, in your field, or this is the energy of whoever is coming towards you. Now, it's possible somebody could be coming into your life that's all grown up. Maybe you broke their heart when you guys were younger, or, some years ago. And now, like I said, it just seems like this is some sort of come up story. Somebody really, somebody who was hurt or rejected in the past, excuse me, now is a powerful person with this powerful persona. But it's like there's still a hurt little kid inside. Mm. There's a strong possibility that you are being watched or observed by someone. Now, I also heard something in regards to Secret Service. Metaphysically, maybe you do feel like you're being watched by Men in Black. But it seems like there is someone who is observing you, unless you are the observer. I feel like somebody is who they are now because of their past. Could be an air sign, water sign, or Aries that you're dealing with. It could be a fire sign too, but it also may be that someone is just, I'm sorry, aside from Aries, it could be that someone is just being very proactive and assertive coming towards you, or you are being very assertive in regards to something that you're wanting and you're just going after it. There's also a possibility of someone trying to bring two people together. But I get a connection that seems very harmonious. I feel like two people have a lot in common. Two people are bonding on spirituality. This may be why someone is drawn to you, because of the things that they can't talk about with other people. But I don't know, it's like you guys are coming together and bonding, and someone was feeling very left out or alone, but they feel like you and them relate. You get each other. And it does seem like two long lost soulmates finding each other, even if something starts off as platonic or business endeavor. Someone's spiritual path may have led them to you. Like this person was looking for answers. They were trying to find out information and they found you. And you guys just bonded, or vice versa. This can be, happening in any part of your life, but it does seem like it is pointing towards more so relationships. It also seems like something you've been desiring is manifesting. I feel like someone also likes to play a lot of games. Not necessarily mind games, but like games like poker, spades, dice, possibly online gambling. Something about 24 is standing out to me. You might find that you share a telepathic connection with someone. feel like you're receiving some sort of, I want to say, offline encouragement. Offline. I think it has to do with telepathy. I feel like something is giving you more confidence to go towards what you want. I feel like somebody is gradually coming out of their comfort zone, having to shed the ego. And I just feel like someone is having some sort of enlightenment. I feel like somebody is drawn to you who doesn't want to be drawn to you, or vice versa. I also see something about friends, like dragging somebody away, forcing them to do something that's supposed to be like fun or whatever. Even if it's like somebody having a pool party and then people dragging somebody and throwing them in the pool. Also, if someone is into metaphysical things, I feel like they find themselves trying to remote view you in your life so much to the point where they have to stop. They're like, okay, this is becoming obsessive. I feel like somebody's being edged on to do something, like a dare. Somebody's like, I dare you. Something starts off as a dare. And this may not have happened yet, you guys. I know you guys know, majority of you guys know me, but I normally pick up future things that happen in the future. So a lot of times you have to kind of wait and see, let the reading marinate and, see what happens. But yeah, I feel like somebody's being edged on a dare. And I just see like someone like having to drink some confidence juice. I don't think that's the name of it, but you know what I'm saying. What is that name for? Somebody leave it in the comments. Confidence juice. I made my own up. Liquid courage. Thank you. I heard you. You are getting several confirmations that you're supposed to do this. This is what you're meant to do. Or this is who you're meant to connect with, whether it be business or romantic. Somebody felt dead inside for a long time and is starting to understand themselves or see themselves. I do feel like someone is warming up to saying something to you. If this is a connection that's already been established, is something that this person has been wanting to say to you, and I feel like they're getting the courage to open up and talk about it. If you were someone that this person had a wall up with, it just looks like someone is taking down that wall. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to deck number 2. You have heal, well-deserved reward, simply love, challenging times, choose your battles, overall energy, sacral chakra, love abounds, believe to succeed. Okay, so it looks as if you guys have been on a journey. Maybe you've been going through life just rolling with the punches, or maybe you've even been on autopilot. Something seems mute, just like not talking and just like moving forward. And you may not realize that you have been guided towards your passions. It could be in regards to career. It could be guided to leave an area for a new area. And of course, it could be love. For some of you, it's about self-love. Like maybe you've been on a journey or a path of self-love. But I feel like, your heart is also slowly opening up as well. And also like your sacral chakra, maybe it has been dormant, maybe it hasn't been activated, or I just feel that something is happening where your sacral chakra is about to be activated. I feel like for some of you too, it's been healing. And it seems like there's something in regards to your heart and sacral chakra that kind of go hand in hand. Like the way to your heart is through your sacral chakra, or something about your sacral chakra is the pathway to your heart. It just seems like in some way it's all connected. They're truly all connected, but it just seems like these two specific energies are connected in some way. I feel like you're getting ready to find what you've been looking for, or maybe you weren't even really looking, but you're being led, you're being guided towards something, and it seems like there's going to be some sort of a breakthrough for you, or something's being released. Whatever was holding you back, or if you were bound to something or you felt restricted, it's like those chains are breaking, chains of restriction. And so something's opening up for you guys. Certain things have been leading you or guiding you towards healing, or you've been on some sort of a healing journey. And like, it's always quiet before the storm. Not saying that a storm is coming, but things have been pretty quiet. And I just feel like there's getting ready to be a little bit of a shakeup. And seems like you're also able to see things from a much higher perspective now. Maybe you've had some sort of awakening or enlightenment. You might have some sort of advantage over other people. I feel like you have conquered your fears. Something's indicating that you've conquered your fears, or at least you're ready to. You're like, okay, I wasn't ready for this in the past, but I'm ready for it now. So whatever's been holding you back, it's like you're ready. You're ready now. I feel like you have some sort of huge confidence boost. And it seems like you've completed some sort of inner work as well. Seems like people are going to see you for who you are, or you're going to get some sort of recognition. Sixes and nines are standing out the most for me. I feel that you're going to be balanced, or, where there has been an imbalance in your life, things are going to balance out. And I feel like you find peace. Some of you are ready to both give and receive love. And if it is about relationships, I feel like this person that is coming into your life is in alignment with you, and you guys are on the same frequency level. So it's like you guys are now ready for each other, ready to be vulnerable, or to share some things, to trust again, to love again. And I feel like this is like a genuine friendship. If it is not romantic, it's still something very genuine going on. It still seems like there can be times of misunderstandings, or miscommunication. But ultimately, I feel that you guys are going to overcome that. So just like this is saying, choose your battles. There may be a situation that comes up where you see your egos are clashing. And instead of trying to just prove a point, somebody decides they're going to be the bigger person. It could be you, it could be them, but I feel like somebody's going to choose to be the bigger person. I feel like people are bonding intellectually. I feel like people are also able to understand that it's okay to have a difference of opinion, instead of trying to force someone to agree with you, or vice versa. People are like, you know what, you have a right to your own opinion. Let's just agree to disagree. It is what it is. I respect you, you respect me. And, I just kind of feel like two people come to that sort of understanding. And it's also about realizing that something is bigger than you. Something has to do with a bigger plan. Somebody also may be trying to encourage you to do something that you feel like you're not ready to do. And it's like it's just for your own good. I feel like they don't mean any harm. You might take it the wrong way at first, and then you'll come to see that, you know, they had good intentions. You also might visit a place that has like a lot of healing powers, a very spiritual place, someplace like in a cave, or someplace where there's supposedly a lot of energy vortexes, like Sedona. But I feel like somebody is going to visit a place where there's supposed to be healing energies. Somebody also may have visited Easter Island or is planning on going there. That's Easter Island, yeah. I kind of feel like somebody might have an opportunity to go there. I also feel like in dreams you might have some sort of unique experience where you're literally talking to like a head, and it's like maybe giving you some sort of information, or maybe you feel like you're actually having some sort of ET experience. You may have had to heal relationships with earth and air. Yeah. And it seems like you're also breaking trauma bonds. Yeah. It's like you're being released from that Saturn hold, because Saturn restricts only until certain lessons are learned, and then the restriction is lifted. So I kind of feel like that may be happening. Now, somebody also may literally be getting out of jail if they have been incarcerated. But I do feel like somebody is healed and ready to go. Somebody may come to the realization of what their dream was trying to tell them, especially if the dream has something to do with flying, heights, or falling. But I feel like the dream has to do with confronting your biggest fears and then letting go, or surrendering to your fears so that they don't have control over you anymore. Now, somebody also might receive a literal certificate or award, even if it's for some sort of bowling championship. I feel like somebody is getting some sort of certificate, trophy, or award. Seems like you're going to have a sense of completion. Or realizing something was the first step. The first step is admitting to something or acknowledgement of something. So I feel like somebody is ready to take the first step. It's possible that somebody has been holding on to a fire sign and is now coming to the realization that that was holding them back. Even if the fire sign was like a parent or something like that. I see a career, a job promotion for some of you too. Either starting a new job that you're kind of new at, or getting a promotion. Either way, it's like some sort of rise in status, or like I said, it seems like you're getting some sort of recognition. I feel like you're going to have a sense of accomplishment. You also might reflect at everything that you've accomplished in life. You're reflecting. I also see a single parent that is trying to teach something to their child or show their child something that's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable truths, but I feel like something is for their own good. Okay, I feel like somebody is like, this is an illusion, or this, you're ready to understand that this is an illusion, or this is how it all works. It just seems like somebody is showing another person, they're going behind the curtain, going backstage, going behind the scenes. Almost kind of like it's time to grow up. It's time for you to know the truth about XYZ. This could be spirit showing you something. Seems like there is something that you're afraid to do, but spirit is nudging you. Or even if it's in human form, somebody's nudging you. They're trying to help you, you know, or show you that you can do this. Those fears are an illusion. The things that you're afraid of are an illusion. Somebody's trying to get you to believe in something, or maybe you're the one trying to show somebody that, hey, this is real. Like, you didn't want to believe in XYZ, but this is real. Let me show you. I kind of feel like you weren't ready to receive something at first, but now you are. Some people had a hard time believing in soulmates, and now is coming to grips with that belief. There's still some sort of a fight with the ego. I don't know if you've ever seen like that old movie, A Christmas Carol, where the guy is visited by three spirits. Something kind of feels like that. It's like, I'm here to show you your past, present, and future. And I feel like somebody doesn't necessarily agree with the future, but suddenly starts to accept it. Something was initially for your protection, but you don't need it anymore. Kind of like training wheels, or like at first you had on some sort of protective matrix glasses, and you took them off, and it's like, okay, you're ready to see this now. I feel like you're about to have like a big realization in regards to who is for you. Could be an earth sign. Somebody's been trying to get you to see something. If it's not a person, then maybe something has been trying to get you to see what you're meant to do career-wise. Also, whatever you've been manifesting, I don't know, you might be thrown off by what you manifested. It's kind of like, no, I was trying to manifest this, and the universe is like, yeah, that's what this is. Yeah, so you guys should have an interesting week ahead. Let's see what messages there are for those of you that chose deck number 3. You have the Chariot, Knight of Swords, the Devil, Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, overall energy, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Four of Cups. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of a similar energy, whereas I feel that something was being shown to you, or something, or someone has been trying to get your attention, but you weren't like ready. In a love situation, you could be, or could have been, emotionally unavailable. Even if the person for you was right in front of your face, it's like you couldn't see it at first because your heart was somewhere else. You couldn't see it even if you really wanted to. You also may have just been so fixated on your own personal issues that you could not hear anybody else in regards to something, you know, they've been trying to tell you or show you. And I almost feel that someone has been very poetic with you, or maybe someone's been trying to play music for you. But I get the energy of, oh, I see it now, or I hear it now. There's an opportunity that I feel like you're ready to reach for. And I don't know how long this opportunity is going to last, but I feel like it's an exciting opportunity. And it's something that makes you stand up and notice. You're like, hey, like, I want that. Like, and I feel like maybe you even already took it. You know, this, just holding the wand here now, it's in your hand. So there may be something that you've already seen and grabbed onto. You're like, I'm taking this opportunity. and I'm about to make it work for me. So I feel like you are in a headspace for making magic at this time. I feel like your will, like maybe you've got your will back. Maybe you didn't have any willpower, or your willpower was in infant stages, and now your will is strong and you believe in something. You see something as worth fighting for. Now, also, if this is reversed, it could be a love situation where somebody didn't notice you at first. Now they do, and they feel like you're worth fighting for. And they might be on their way to you or determined to claim you or be with you. I do see, 7-7, so that number itself may be significant. There could be something divine happening. And I feel like overall it's still a number of mastery. It's an indication that something has been mastered. Seems like you're ready to push forward and confront your fears, or maybe you feel like you're going to confront somebody about something. I feel like you're also standing your ground in regards to something that you believe in. You're not going to let anybody scare you away from it or back down, like you're determined. You may also feel a little guarded or defensive. Maybe you feel attacked in some way, and you're like feeling the need to like stand up for what you're passionate about, what you really believe in. So it seems like you're taking a stand towards somebody too. Some of you also may be getting ready to go on a trip, some sort of road trip. Or it's possible that somebody could be coming to visit you. I see some sort of message. I feel like somebody's going to send you a message. Now, you could be dealing with a Cancer, air sign, or a Capricorn. Also could be dealing with an air sign. Not air sign, fire sign. For some of you, I feel like there is still some sort of karmic obligation that you might have towards another person, or even with a job. It seems like you've got to fulfill this, or this is just something that you have to go through, but it indicates that you can handle it, that you're ready. You're ready to go toe to toe with something that is considered to be your shadow. I feel like something doesn't scare you anymore. You're like, you know what, you used to be able to scare me with this or scare me with that, but that doesn't scare me anymore. So I feel like someone's scare tactics no longer work with you. I feel like you are also someone who now is able to take your fears and channel that energy into something else, or transmute it in some way. You also don't seem to want to be pushed over anymore if at some point you allowed someone to walk over you or dominate you. I feel like you just don't want that anymore, and you're putting a stop to it. Matter of fact, it could be something going on where it's like, okay, it's us against you. Like you can't knock us all down. So I don't know. It may be, if it is something collective, it could be something like what do you call it? A message in regards to a restrictive government or an abusive power figure, and all the people just kind of like taking a stand to that abuse, and it's just like no more. So it could also be something like that going on, like something more collective going on. But this can still be you like battling some sort of personal demons. Now, on a more different note, this could be a very intense relationship that you have with someone, or there's an intense attraction that you have with someone, and like someone is basically a manifestation of your lust, your desires. And it's like you're ready. I don't know, it's like you're ready to deal with that. It's like, be ready. Like, this is what you manifested. Are you ready for it? As a red flag on a mundane level, I say be cautious of any potential love interests, because it's a possibility that this person is involved with someone else or has a whole another family or established relationship. But on a positive note, I also see that if you've been involved with someone, but the relationship has been difficult because of their family, this person may be taking a stand against their family for you. They're standing up for you. They're like, you guys aren't going to put so and so down anymore. Like, this is my person. This is who I love. You guys aren't going to do this to me anymore. So it could be that somebody is fighting on your behalf. Career-wise, I feel that you are driven and you are pursuing something that is going to make you a lot of money. It's something that you absolutely love. But at the same time, there's some karma tied to this career. So there will be times where things aren't easy, and it also might seem a little unethical, like whatever it is that you're doing. Let's say, for instance, you love the fact that you're able to work in pharmaceuticals, and you're like, I make a lot of money in pharmaceuticals, but at the same time you realize that, yeah, I don't feel right about pushing certain things on people though, or making people feel like they need this or need that. But it's like part of the job. So I kind of feel that, you might have to deal with some sort of personal demons with that. But it's also like you are trying to understand how life operates with the dark and the light, and understanding that balance. Yeah, so career, it seems like you definitely have that opportunity to make a lot of money, but at what cost? You know, it's kind of like, now nothing is for free. Like, this is what you've got to deal with. No, you don't get to go, you want to make this amount of money and expect to not work weekends. Like, no, your weekends belong to us now. We have a right to call you in when we want, something like that. It's like, dang, I love my job, but why I gotta work weekends? So something could be going on like that if it's career related, but you will have security. You will have access to a lot of material gains or wealth. You also may be getting ready to take on some sort of a debt or loan. anything that's like a contract that binds you, you may be getting ready to take that on. You also could be you could get the relationship that you want, but it still comes at a price. Or maybe the lifestyle of your partner is not that savory, where they have to deal with a lot of low energies or energies that just more so focus on the lowest chakras. Or maybe that's you. I feel like the key is balance, though. I feel like somebody also may be getting ready to spend a lot of money either on a trip, a vehicle, or a piece of property. Seems like you have a vision, and it seems like you are also very clear, like something you're very sure about, and you're like, yeah, I know what I'm up against. I want this. But at the same time, you're realizing that you have to walk away from another thing. Yeah, seems like you are ready to make some sort of big decision. The only thing that concerns me, seems like something is being replaced. So let's say you really want love, or you really want a relationship, but you don't have that. Instead, you have some sort of big career that comes to you. You're like, well, I don't, I really wanted a relationship, but I'll take the career. It's like, you end up focusing on this career, but at the same time, it's a distraction for now. It's like, deep down, I really want the relationship, but I'll take this. So yeah, it's like deep down, you really want something else, and you're aware of whatever it is that you're going to, for the time being, may be a distraction. Let's say you are out just like spending money, if you got it like that. And you're like spending all this money. And you're like, I know I'm just buying all these toys and gadgets, but, it's better. It helps the time pass. It's like a distraction, some sort of distraction needed to fulfill some sort of void. But the other thing I feel like is that you find the answer to the void that you had, or at least is leading up to that. There may be a need to heal a relationship between a water sign and an air sign. I'm also getting the energy of you letting go of someone that you were holding on to because someone new and exciting is in your life. And this person is going to help you continue to heal and fully move on or fully detach from whoever you were connected to at first. So whoever that is or was that you felt like you were never going to move on from, somebody is actually here to change your perspective on that. You also may be coming to the realization that something isn't going to happen, or realizing that you have been obsessed, depressed, or something that was going on. You're coming to this realization, and then it's like you're healed and you're like, okay, I'm ready to let that go. So it's kind of like the same energy. I also get the energy of someone who has been lurking or spying, and they're going to stop. I don't know if it's because of something they saw. They're like, I don't want to look anymore. I don't want to see anymore. You also may have decided to leave a friendship or relationship where somebody had been lying so much. You're like, I can't deal with this anymore. You're just done with somebody's lies. I feel like you are going to conquer something, especially more so something internal that you've been battling. I feel like you're going to conquer it. I feel like you're going to overcome your fears, overcome anxiety, overcome emotional traumas. I feel like you're taking your power back. Career-wise, I see you being put like on a pedestal. Like people are like, you see the way they did this, everybody use her or him as an example. This is what we want. And I feel like people are looking up to you because of something that you've perfected. It's like you are smashing the competition. I feel like you're just kind of like saying no more. Something you're like saying no more to. You're like, no more. Like, no. And you mean it. Now, if you're being pursued by somebody, again, I just feel like somebody is very adamant about what they want. They're going to stop at nothing to be with you. I heard the name James for somebody. If you come into some sort of financial abundance, it seems like you're going to be very strategic in regards to how you use this money, how you separate it, what you invest in. Yeah, I feel like you're really being cautious how you proceed. And again, I'm just getting the energy of people or someone who is no longer worried about what family has to say or what the public has to say. Somebody is like, I am me, and that's it. I don't care. This is who I am. In a relationship, I feel that somebody's going to end up feeling like they waited too late and like they missed an opportunity, especially if they see that you've moved on with somebody. So if somebody had been obsessively watching and one day just saw that you were in a relationship or something, I feel like this person's going to be like, damn, I waited too late. Or this could happen to you. Yeah. I keep getting something about family or your ancestors. Something's going on in regard. I don't know if you're being visited by a family ancestor or if you're visiting their gravesite. You might be missing someone who's moved on. Yeah. But overall, I feel like you guys are definitely taking advantage of some sort of opportunity that you wanted, whether it's career or relationships, and you're going to feel a sense of fulfillment with that. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.